Yes, you're welcome back to the show. Welcome back. Let me say you're welcome to the show.
Back now,
Because a few minutes ago, I said MoneyMatta go begin. Don't mind me, I got carried away. A few minutes ago, we say MoneyMatta go begin, and yes, we are here. So officially, we welcome you to MoneyMatta program. We say we web and we design them just to make sure you take full charge of your financial life. Make we not forget, say last year we had explosive episodes, and this is the very first this year.
Yes,
so it promises to be better, if not the very best. One of the things I picked home last year, which I did repeat over and over again, I was close to sending you a message yesterday just to say thank you. That word has really been working for me, and I kept repeating it, and I'm sure that word will go a long way this year for me. Be intentional.
Be deliberate.
Be intentional. You said whatever I want to do, be intentional. Write it down. Don't fluke it. And if you've written it, whether it will cost you or not, do it. Be intentional. I don't know, that word kept coming over and over again. Cornell, our Cornel from Maiduguri.
Yeah, Cornel called.
Yesterday. I sent him.
Yeah, he finally called me yesterday and we spoke extensively.
Wow. I think he has that recharge card.
Yeah, Cornel. He doesn't joke with the show.
He doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
I think he should be watching.
I'm sure he's watching. He will actually send pictures. He sent me all the pictures.
He will scream much and
say,
well, he's a retired Cornel. Just just did his POP. So he has everything from wapTv to keep him busy.
Wow.
And he said, I don't know, maybe he said you should write a book on everything. So I said you already have a book.
Yes.
So Cornel, she's got a book.
Yeah, she's got a book. And we're done reading. Chief and I.
Yes, and the book is actually available.
Of course.
Yes.
The son is also an officer in Apapa.
Wow.
So he said he can send him down
to
send across to him.
Okay, that's good.
So
that's fair enough.
You have a fan in them.
She's got fans everywhere,
yes, we have fans everywhere.
Yes,
thank you. And Happy New Year to everybody again.
We can say that again.
And we're on a journey, financial journey into 2020.
Sure.
And it's a journey they go into together.
And it's a journey we'll pursue to the end of life.
Yes, it is.
As long as you're alive.
Nobody wants to die.
Money, money is important.
Yes.
So where are you taking us to this new year?
Chief, we continue from the same place where we start last year, the last Monday for last year. Okay. We talk about planning and taking charge of your finances in this new year. Okay. And like I said last week, nobody go embark on any journey without planning the journey. So this thing what we do, now journey, now our financial life, now our financial journey. So we must make plan and take charge of it. Like Chief say, which I like so much, for you to know that, okay, like I say, you embark on a journey. You must take responsibility for the journey. Sure. You must be intentional. You don't go just say that, I won't go, you won't travel, you won't live where you are, you won't go wherever it is that you won't go. You must plan that journey. You must buy your ticket, whether whether for road. You must plan. You must say, how much will it cost me? I feel afford them? I know if you afford them. You go look at all those things. So the same thing for our financial journey. It is something we must plan. Planning and taking charge, they go hand in hand. Because when we say we want to take charge, what we want, we say we want to be in control. So to be in control, you must plan.
You have to first see through from the beginning.
Yes. You must plan. You must say, where are they go? You know, last year we do review of our journey from beginning to the end. And we look at various aspects where you go check, say, okay, did I make progress for this place? Or did I not make progress for this place? The same thing, the essence, where would they look at this thing today? They say, we don't want to continue to live the way we
did last year.
Yes, we want to have a better financial year for 2020, even as we move to this new decade. We want to say that, okay, we don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. We want to be better financially. We don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. I remember that question where Chief asked me, what if I was just able to maintain? I was just able, you maintain. We don't want that one. Because being on the same level no go help you. Because 5 years go come, 10 years go come. That job where you go retire from them.
I'm sorry, I think I read something to complement what you said. The way we live they go. There was a publication yesterday. They said those that worked with Kodak that filling office.
Yes.
They said over 90% of them went to the street years ago. Why? Simply because nobody really digital photo has taken over.
And
And they are trying to charge us that if you don't move with time will leave you behind.
Obviously.
It will.
They
You
said,
move, you need to, just like I was telling Amy when she was doing all of you, I said you move with the trend. Do you understand? Every day you get new stuff, especially in the world whereby you have people that are doing almost the same thing that you do. So if you don't upgrade yourself, people will just leave you because everybody wants to move with the trend. Do you understand? I don't want, this is not the regular gilly, you know, the usual one we know. Then she woke up this morning and then she saw it online, then she started to do it. Someone will see it and then someone will like it, and obviously somebody goes along with that. So you just need to keep upgrading yourself.
And that is where taking charge comes in. Because if you're not taking charge, anything will just come, anything will just go. And don't forget that you don't have any control about anything apart from yourself.
Sure.
You know, if you talk, people where they gather together, talk, Buhari no good, this thing no good. What has it changed?
Nothing.
It has not changed. So
just complaining.
We just they complain every time. And the people where you know say, this thing there for my hand, they do something about it. So take charge, be intentional, make plans, do everything. What will they do here? They say, will they lay the foundation? Because as you they take charge, as you they plan, don't forget, say your plan go different from my own plan. So anything you they learn where you know understand, don't say, it's not possible. Never use that word, is not possible. It will be difficult. But it is not impossible. And that is the reason why we stay here. If you don't understand anything, just call, ask questions. Say how I feel do this thing. How the journey will be. Okay, I get that they earn 60,000. They say make I save. I get 4 children. Don't say it's not possible. Some people where they do them. So ask questions. How I feel do them. What thing I should do? That's not the angle where the mindset where I want people to get for this 2020. Ask questions. That's the reason why we dey here. Ask how I go fit do am. You know, I say that money matter. It is a personal financial plan. It not be everything. They give the foundation, but everything is still peculiar to each person. So that's not the thing where we they say. Don't say it's not possible. Where the shoe they pain you. Make we help you. We feel increase the shoe.
And that word has actually destroyed a whole lot of persons. You know, saying it's not possible. I can't. How am I going to do it? No, could it work?
That's the could it work.
Why it is actually working for some
other
people.
The research I talked about also revealed that in 10 years' time, a lot of lawyers will be out of job. Why? Because there's what we call artificial intelligence now. There's what we call a lot MR, augmented reality softwares that we can easily do. Things that human beings do, there are softwares that are doing it now. So where you still sit there and say, could it happen, it is fast happening. Look at the issue of fuel, crude oil. The world has been telling us that in the next 10 years, in the next 15 years, most of these cars that we call...
some will be using water.
Some will be using water, some will be using electricity.
And sunshine lights.
They built them.
It's happening. I think there was something there was something I saw that they used like a company where they applied robots. Do you understand? They tell you once they are tired, they already have, they are made. So they can just easily take the space. So if you feel okay, you don't want to work anymore, they won't stress you. They will just tell the thing, well, yeah, go and do it. I know it is. They're like 10 times faster than you. So there's no time for them to
that will bring about reduction in labor.
Obviously. Definitely.
That's part of the demerit of mechanization. The reduction in labor, increase in productivity. So which employer will actually want to
you know the unfortunate thing we say, that is how, you know, last time I said that life is in circles. Our financial life is also in circles. You know, you're talking about this age now. You know, before, now, a Greek age. That's why people, they marry plenty wives, have many children and everything. Then from that time, we move on again.
Is it industrial?
And that is why our educational system at that time was, okay, go to school, get a job, and wait with that job 25 years, retire. Things are changing. So you need, and that is why this...
This is now the information age.
And that is why this money matter, this financial literacy, they're very, very important. It is not, you know, we talked about it last time, say, not the only job. What about the skills? What can you sell? What is the need around you? Because if that thing where they do not relevant again, people go pass you by. And you go still they complain. Yes, you go they complain, say this economy no good. But somebody has seen a need, a niche.
And the person is feeling
and the person they feel and they run with them. So we must shine our eyes, you know, open your mind, have a free. Don't say anything is impossible. Rather than say it is impossible, ask, how can I do it? How can I make more? Because that's not the essence. We don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. We want to increase our income. Don't say, I dey do job. I don't have time to create other source of income. See, my brother, my sister, if that employer tell you, say, bye, I know you do, what thing you want to do?
Yesterday I went to Abulegba, so I brought my car to the office. When I booked my ride, I saw the price. It was within 4-6. I think, you know, they will do, okay, if you want a good car, if you want a Telecom car. So there was one that was within 4-6 to 5-1, and then the other one was within 6-7 to 7-5. So I was telling Papa outside, I said, Papa, do you know that the cab I want to take now is almost 7-5? He said, is it going and coming? And I said, no. I said, only going. So when my driver arrived, we were talking, and I had to introduce him. He might actually be watching. His name is Damilola. So I told him about our show, and I was talking about how lazy people are in the society, whereby we don't want to get so laid back on things, we don't want to work and stuff. So I was not telling him. I said, what does he do? He said he was a banker. He used to work in Abuja. One thing about him is he has always loved to drive, because inside the car, and I saw this tape proof again. You know, so I asked him. I said, wait, what do you do for a living? Are you a tailor and stuff? He said that he was actually working with a bank in Abuja. So he relocated from Abuja down to Lagos. So he does tailoring during the week. Then for weekends, he does the driving. And then he still does massaging for people. So I was like, okay, so how do you cope with all of this? And I said, okay, how much do you even make in a day? They said he won't lie to me that as it is now, this was around 4, thereabout. He said as it is now for today, he has made over 20K.
And some people will sit down at home.
Chief, they've even deducted. He said, you know, the whatever,
deducted,
they've deducted. So as it is, he has not even added my own triple. He had already made 20K.
Imagine I can
right
work to
there.
maybe 8.
And before he even picked me, he said he had done some massaging, whatever, in the morning. So you can imagine how much he makes. And I was like, okay, so let me calculate my own salary. If the guy makes 20K just in the space of how many hours? And we have people like that they have their cars. They just get it packed. They don't make use. You understand? You come back for 4. You feel you can't work again. I'm tired. And you're a family man. You're getting 60,000 naira. You know it's not going to sustain your family. And you've got other means, but you don't want to make use of it.
Let me quickly compliment what you've just said, because we should be speaking facts. Do you know that speaking of how things change now and trend on that kind of book card, they said the highest number of taxi owner, that's the company will get taxi pass. When say you book their taxi, and I don't want to mention their name, but you know what I'm talking about. They say they don't even have a taxi.
No, they don't.
Just one.
No, they don't.
And them the highest owner of taxis.
They don't.
And they make, when you talk about money making from taxi, they are the one. And they don't have one taxi.
They don't.
What does that tell us?
Somebody just came up with that idea.
The highest owners of hotel in the world, finest and biggest hotels that they run in the world, they don't even have one hotel.
Yes.
I saw their name too.
Yes.
What does this tell us? Even if we don't believe that of hotel, let us see that of taxi. Somebody just came with the software, and that's
imagine, and all you do is just go online, and it's just 50% to whatever it is you make in a day. Now that it's even festive period, say they are even giving them 5%. So everything you make is for you.
How about the bikes?
So how about the bikes?
How about the bikes?
All you
Somebody
need is
just
just
came with this software, and before you know it, I don't know. And I've been asking myself, Chief,
what can you
which
come up with?
software will I create? Let me create a software that if somebody want to talk to the oracle, you understand? Come on, Bafali Gulong. I'm not joking. But that's how you would say no to my idea now.
You better go for bicycle.
That's how you say no.
For me, nothing is impossible.
Don't say no to my idea.
Nothing.
When we say person want to consult Ifa, I want a software. When we say www.
Your laptop. What happens to your laptop? You're on YouTube now. You're not on YouTube. What else do you want?
I want them to be talking directly with my software to Ifa.
You know the thing when you talk about everything is just planning, and I want to define what in planning be. Planning, not process of thinking. You think about and you think through activities. That is just planning. You know, waiting when they talk about, we say planning and taking charge.
Yeah.
So waiting be planning. Planning be say it is a process, which is what people no one do. Because for planning, it is a process. You would think about, you would think through that thing. That is it. Think through the activity. Waiting I go do. This is not the thing where I want. Waiting I go come do. You think about it. You go think through the process, the steps. The activities that is required for you to reach that desired goal. But a lot of people don't like to think. We talk about people where they're mentally lazy. Because mentally if you say, I they earn 60,000, you they say, the only thing that they wait for be say, make my Oga increase salary. And the thing be say, Oga no go reduce increase salary. You know, when they talk
yes.
Say at this time, month they go to an end. Some people they think of salary. Some they think of how to receive. Oga they think of how to pay. Or much they wait for to receive.
Well, let's quickly go on this break. When we come back, Mama Monica will continue with what she did lectures on. That is planning, and it will stop. So we'll be right back. Yes, you're welcome back to the show. Mama Monica there, and she did. I think the bane of our discussion today. The bane of our discussion today is to let you know life is evolving. It's not static. It's not stationary. It is moving, and you either get to move with time. You
get left behind.
She don't make us realize, say planning, say na key thing. Say planning is a process of thinking about and taking charge. She don't also let us know, say some people are just mentally lazy. Forget about the economy, forget about the system. Some people are just mentally lazy. I think that's where you stopped, ma.
Yes, so, and I want to say, as I also go on to say, if you're not in control of your money will go there in control of you.
Sure.
And when your money is in control of you, you have different stories like, I get debt. Is it possible, say somebody go leave without get? Those are the stories where you go to take, where you go to speak. Because your money there in control, you must be in control. It's just like somebody where they drive car. Control means waiting. You they direct
in charge.
You they swing and say, now this way. When hold up day, you go swap and say, I don't go this way. That's not the thing of you being in charge of your financial life.
But sorry, ma, you said something, and I think I want to add something. You said if you are not in charge of your money,
your money will be in charge
of you. Do you know some people can even borrow that money and use it to do something good?
Yes.
And they'll give you back your money in a few months' time.
They might not even give you your money.
They'll give you, you want them to give you back, say, they'll give you that interest. You gave me 10K.
You gave me, and
you made 100,000.
The money where you not take charge of those we get idea and we need, and they will borrow it from you, use it and return it back, and they may not even, like you said.
So you must be, you know, no other thing. Just decide for your mind. Say 2020, I did in control of my money. No matter how small, yes. Take responsibility, take action. You know, when you are intentional about something, the thing they say, you go ask yourself questions. You go look for alternative. You go look for ways how that thing go there possible. So number one, if you say your salary no day enough, think, be creative, think out of the box. Like the examples where we don't give. Think out of the box. Say, what thing I feel do again? How I feel do this thing? How I, you know, you are somebody who feel talk. You like to talk. You feel God said, people where they do marry, say, I feel do MC, Alaga, you know, different things. Start small. Even if now 5,000 they go give you, even if now take out, start.
I went to anchor an event last year. You know, December was filled with a lot of programs. So the Alaga they brought, me, I was like, why is this woman taking time and all this feferity and everything? Says she's in the Jeep, she's coming there. I think I better, let's do this. Do you know what the bride told me? The bride said, when she comes, I should please, I should not rush out. Said, why? Said that Alaga, that they paid the Alaga, not MC. Me and the MC, they said they paid the Alaga 300,000 naira.
For one event.
And I was like, Alaga, 300. How I can't say I should please, I should not. She's they brought her from Abuja.
So make you allow her do her thing.
No, what they are trying to tell me is, see, your own money is very small compared to her.
So
please respect.
Yes, now make she perform.
Respect we call that because of and she's an article of ostentation, whether I like it or not. The more expensive, the more the respect. Yeah, so I begin to ask myself, when did Alaga become something that somebody will be charging 300,000?
It has been, you know, some people even
take them sponsored post. Yeah, they take them, they fly them.
Marriages and all that.
As she did like that, they don't pay for accommodation, her flights, everything. It's going to be taken care of. So she's not just coming down to come and do. I know right there, she will actually still get more people that will want
and more money. She make
more money. After all, you want to spray her now when she's on that. So everything is evolving. And
some people are very good at talking, like you said at home, making people laugh.
Package it, do something. Sit down. Say, this year no go pass you by. Waiting I fit do, waiting I fit sell. Even if it's your place of work, waiting, you know, like you said, nothing they static, nothing they fixed. Move, change, waiting at the things where you feel do. So that's not the thing where we they talk about. So like
I think we should open the lines so
Okay.
that people can join the convo in the studio this morning. So guys, feel free to talk, just like what she said. Yeah, you have the liberty to ask questions in case you don't know how to plan. You don't even know how to start. Just like we are shouting, say start, start, start. You don't even know how to go about it. Why don't you just call? I'm sure she will tell you on how to go about it. If it's something you can't discuss now, you can always call her personal number later. Just feel free to call the numbers on the screen: 08105434985 and 08173147589 be the two numbers to call us on this morning. Okay, ma. So
yeah, so we nothing they static. Take inventory. We don't talk about take your stock. You know, decide your savings. I'm going to increase my savings. I'll look for other opportunities, have other sources of income. You know, think of different ideas. What can I learn in case this job even stop? In case I even relocate, what can I feel do? Because it's not everybody where there for school. You learn something. Maybe you are a lawyer. You can't just travel and say I want to do this. But there are other skills where when you travel, you feel monetized. You know, if you know how to learn soup, you know, our local soup where we not even cherish. Learn.
I even learned that women when they do hair, they make money.
Yes, hair soup. I remember that one time we went for one conference, and all of us we want Nigerian food.
And I guess it's very
2020. We paid 20 pounds for a bowl of soup.
This money you were telling me that you just got back.
No, but I want to.
So why you asking again?
So you
say you went weekend.
You can imagine all of us where we did. So the woman go bring her for afternoon. The woman go bring her for night for us.
And you pay
for the hotel.
Each?
Yes, we pay. We all paid for it. If it's pounded yam, you tell her what you want.
8,000 naira.
For it,
just one.
For each person, yes.
I think for now it should be 4, 5, 4.
So we must learn.
Yeah.
Waiting, I feel to learn. You talk about hair, you talk about nails. Even if now you only Iran Buba, people, you know, they're expensive there. Makeup, learn something. So even if you're out of job or weekends that you can easily do, just do something different. Just don't stick. Now my 8 to 5, my 8. Exactly. No more excuses. 2020, no more excuses.
Be intentional.
Be intentional. Take responsibility for your life. Your boss, like we they say, he they think of how he go pay you. Some people they even think of how they go cut that, reduce that salary.
Sure.
You they
downsizing.
Hope, so they go increase them. You know, we say hope no go do them. Now planning go do them. So that's not the thing we want to. So you ask yourself, my savings, how will I increase it or even start it? My investment, what will I do? What is my plan? Even if you can't start now, ask yourself, what can I do? What are the investment? And the most important thing is your cash flow. Cash flow simply means cash, now money. Flow, they means where they go. And for everybody, you need to understand cash flow. Cash flows in one of two ways. I say them every time. Now either asset or liability. So once you collect salary, I'm sure people don't know what they go use the salary to do. Ask yourself, how much assets am I going to use? How much will my money, my cash, how will it flow? If you ask so many people, now for liability section. So as the money they come like this, is either this way or that way. This way now asset, that way that liability. So anything where once you put the money inside, we're not going to bring you return. Remember, say, na liability.
Payment of school fees.
Payment of school fees.
Where would you class that, man?
Payment of school fees, you can call it is an asset. Because whether you like it or not, you are the most important person. So if you are paying for your children's school fees, it is an asset.
Future.
Because it will bring return back.
Okay, ma, listening to what you've said now, many times we've seen some people who got fired up, who got galvanized, and they believe, well, Dangote, if he receive salary, if I not be the richest man in the world, I've got to start something for myself, I've got to take the bull by the horn, and I have to sack my boss, and they sacked their boss, and things never went well for them. What have you got to say about this?
In fact, that's very, very interesting. You know, the thing they say, it's the one question that you have asked, but you get different layers.
Okay.
The very first one, they say, before you say you want, the easiest way to make wealth is entrepreneurship, it is business. That is the easiest way. That is the fastest way to make.
But it's very hard because we are all structured to receive salary.
Exactly. That's not the reason why I say the school system has taught us, say, you must get a job. The school system, how many schools they tell you, say, you must think, be creative? How many schools they say they do business plan right from where you did school? How many schools they say, okay, skill? How many schools they tell you, say, save a portion of your money where you get? They know they teach us all those things. They teach us, we say, 1 + 1 are 2. If the child asks, say, 1 + 1, why it be? They go. Entrepreneurship means creativity. You are thinking out of the box. You are looking for you are looking for what needs to be done differently. Because everything where we get, nothing is new under the sun. It is all creativity. It is all repackaging. It is something that had been in the past that we are now changing. We are now, like you said, watching our movies from our phone. We don't want to sit and be watching again from TV. You want to watch from your phone. It is something that has been mobile, you know. So everything, they don't teach that in school. You know, when you are working for somebody, right, you cannot, there are certain things that, number one, you cannot increase your salary at will. Number one. Number two, most of us, we don't look at it, even while we're working, we don't look at it from...
Sorry, ma'am. Please, we have Frank from KB. Good morning, Frank. Good morning, Frank.
Hello, good morning.
How is KB this morning?
Fine.
Okay.
Happy New Year.
Same here, Frank.
Yeah. I'm enjoying your program.
Thank you very much, Frank.
Okay. My question, as we don't enter New Year now, person where they collect monthly salary, so when they even get chance for himself, which kind of investment you fit in, say the person fee enter way, fee boosting financial income and expenses?
Good question.
Okay, you know, for me, when person ask me, say, which investment I fit do, I don't go tell you, say, do this one or do that one. The thing where I go tell you, say, I go just quickly tell you the fundamentals. And then you need to think through. That is part of it. You need to ask yourself, okay, what do you want to invest in? Why do I want to invest? Because investment is simple. It means that you make your money work for you. So you go ask yourself things like time factor, liquidity factor. You go ask yourself, okay, why am I investing? Am I investing for short term, medium term, or long term? Because the kind of investment where you go do will determine the timing. If, for instance, you want to invest, you want something that will give you cash return within a year, there are certain investments where you no go do.
Sure.
If you want money immediately, there's some investment you no go do. For instance, investment is land. But because
it will appreciate
it will appreciate, but you won't turn easily to money. It can't be easily convertible. So if you tell me, say, my goal is in the next 1 year or 2 years, that land you may not be able to sell them.
Sure.
So I will tell you, these are the things I will ask you. I will ask you for your risk appetite. Because some people, you know, we don't say that the higher the risk, the higher the return. And the lower the risk, the lower your return. So there are so many things I will ask you. So I won't just tell you, go and buy shares. I won't just tell you, go to and do bonds. I won't just tell you, I will ask you questions to tell you so that you can know what you should do.
Sorry, we have Christian from Borno. Good morning, Christian.
Hello, good morning.
How are you doing, sir?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. We can hear you. How is Borno this morning?
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Christian. Maybe.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Wish
Happy
you
New Year too.
Your volume
Borno
is
is
loud.
fine.
Please help us turn down your TV volume. I think it's quite loud.
Yeah, I'm enjoying your programs this morning, and in fact, I'm impressed. I'm very, very happy. I'm impressed with the program. I'm assisting the young man that asked a question.
Okay.
What kind of investment he will invest in. I will be of the opinion that it's not something that one will tell you to do. Rather, you are the one to find what will be suitable for you. because I believe strongly that every human being created by God, God deposited something on in him or her, of which we have different talents. What is good for you might not be good for me.
True.
So the person is the one to find his talent, his God's giving gift, and invest in it. I think that we help him to be able to control his finance or whatsoever business he wants to embark on.
Okay, thank you for that lovely contribution.
That's my little contribution in that aspect.
Thank you, sir.
And the other, what I want to ask is, in a situation whereby the salary of the person, assuming the person is getting, let's say, like a 3,000 naira salary in a day,
Okay.
and it's not constant, how do that person manage it?
Guess 3,000.
I give you example again. 3,000 naira a day as a salary.
Yes.
And that salary comes either once or twice in a month. How will that person manage it?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you,
Christian.
Christian.
Yes, the very first thing is that for somebody who doesn't have a regular source of income, the very first thing is that you must have a budget. You must have a budget. You must, everything that you have money for, that you use money on, you must put them down. And you must know the ones that are needs, and you must know the ones that are wants as well. So that when you have a budget, your budget is like your roadmap. It's like what guides you. It tells you ahead of time what you need to spend money on. Because for most people, when money comes in, you don't remember the need again. It's what you need. It's what comes to you immediately. Some people, they have what the eye sees. So you must, first of all, you must have a budget. You must write down the things that you need. And then you apportion. That's the very first thing. And then the second thing is that you must move from this kind of salary. You must look for other things that you can do. Thank God you are the one that said that for the other person, that he should look at what God has given him, and then you make it start working for you. You cannot just sit down and say, it is only coming 3 times. I'll be once a month. It's very, very impossible for you to live on 3,000. Even a child is very difficult. So you must think, what can I do? Like you said, if you know how to teach, look for people to teach.
Of course.
If you don't have anything, people will always barb their hair, cut their hair, go and learn a skill. You cannot wait on 3,000. In fact, you must have a budget, but there's nothing that budget can easily do for you
with that amount.
So the most important thing is that you must have a regular or an almost regular source of income, which is just beyond this 3,000. You must take inventory of what you have. If you can't get a job to start with, take inventory. What can you do? If you have to go and do laborer with somebody, or do something, let me assist you. If it's to carry clothes, wash, people people don't have time. So there are needs all around you. Look around you. What can I do?
Sorry,
and then you start from there.
Sorry, ma. We have Chioma. Chioma, good morning. Good morning, Chioma. Chioma, good morning.
Hello, Chikolo Dodo, good morning.
Good morning, ma. How is Enugu this morning?
Fine. We married.
We married, Chioma.
We made it into the new year.
You married, my sister. Gisikeo.
Please, I'm greeting every member of the house.
Yes, thank you.
Even the special person. Can you hear me?
She said, I
can hear.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Lady, thank you.
Okay, I want to ask a question to the special guest.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. Chioma, please
you
go
just
on.
need to turn down the
volume, I
volume,
guess.
Talking about taking charge of your finances. Now, you have a business that you are doing, and that business, you notice that it's not a daily, as in the items you are selling is not a daily need. is it out of place for you to look for another business, maybe probably selling of food stuff that you can do part-time to add back to the finance of that your business?
In fact, you're on the right track. You're there for right track.
Yes, we can hear you, ma.
You're there for right track.
Then secondly, I want to ask the social person, the last time I called, she said she will direct me on how to recover the money that was wrongly paid into the account of a scammer. So I'm still here to hear from that.
Is it from the barrister or?
Was it you?
Hello?
She was meant to call. She didn't call.
Okay, you didn't call her. I think that day, I remember we told you to copy her number from the screen.
I can't hear you. Hello?
Okay, Chama. Hello, Chama.
Please be audible.
Okay, can you know we actually audible? I think you should turn down your TV volume so that you can hear us well. Now, what we are saying is you need to copy a number. You get to see the number anytime
please,
from now.
Display the number on the screen. Let me call her later.
Okay, yes, but you can't call her now until after the show. So just copy the number and then give her a call.
Display the number on the screen. I'll call her later after the program.
Nice
Wonderful.
one. That's good. That's good. So
I think Choma's plight applies to my too, because I realized that when the IRA starts makeup shop, makeup is not what people would do every day. Mm-hmm. At that point, I got disturbed. Like, like this we go the day.
Yes.
Only on Saturday night I go the job.
Yes.
And the Saturday itself, at times party if you no day.
Yes.
Sometimes party if you day. But at the point, like she said, I started asking her, even if it's pure water, you see, you need to go home with something every day. 200 naira every day is not bad.
Yeah.
300 naira every day is not bad. If you do a job 500 and you still have 200 in your pocket, I think it can still sustain for the next. So I got so disturbed, and I think that's the same questions is asking you now, ma. There are some commodities some people are selling that doesn't bring daily income.
Yes.
Once a patronizer, a customer comes, it could be a boom.
Yes.
But by me, only
yes.
What have you
and
to say to
that's
this?
the reason why we they talk about multiple streams of income. It ain't necessary. Even for somebody where they get constant salary, you need multiple streams of income. It gets you faster to your desired goal. And then in case one stream closes,
at least you have
exactly, you have alternatives. How many rivers, how many things they get into the ocean? Rain go pour, river go flow. But look at the pond. That is why it's so, sometimes when you get there, there's nothing there. Sometimes you get there, you know. So different streams go give you, they're not going to get the same power. You're not going to get the same, maybe for the one place you get 10,000, another place you get 2,000, another place you get 100,000. So for everybody, you must get at least, some people will say 4 streams of income. So you must, especially if they do something like this, you can't even think, like you say, because you are paying for rent.
Sure.
So you can make use of that place for something else. It could be something that is similar. Maybe you can decide to sell it for makeup person, makeup products, hair products.
I say water, minerals.
That is like that.
Side hustles.
And then you can even look at the businesses around you.
That's
okay, if they buy something from here, this person know they sell them. I can also supplement. You can complement the other business by your side. You can even decide, I want to be doing training. She can even decide for children during holiday period. She can package a program for them. Because parents, they look for, they talk to parents, they look for other things where their children go do, apart from just school. So doing long back,
yes, they can.
She always can, for children, that is what she wants to do.
Look inside yourself and see what is it that you can do. There's always something that you can do extra to give you that extra income. And then we'll draw the curtain today. I want to say a very big thank you to you, Ma. Thank you.
Be in charge.
Really
be in charge. Be money wise.
Okay.